Is to get some young people some help when it comes to entrepreneurship. It's an interesting concept and an interesting idea when it comes to finding perhaps a different thing than what might typically be your summer type of internship. So that being said, we're going to learn a little bit more about what we can do here in Maryland and in Virginia. If you're not into summer camp and you're more into the entrepreneurship, Marc Steren is the co-founder of University Startups, and he's got an interesting opportunity. And first of all, thanks for joining us today. Second of all, this is something you've been doing for a while at kind of all age levels, but it's interesting to offer this for the youngsters.
Yeah, we really believe in empowering all ages. So we work with K-12s, we work with higher education, prison systems. And what's cool about this program this summer in Anne Arundel with the Anne Arundel workforce, we're going to be offering entrepreneurship for middle schoolers and ninth graders so they can start thinking differently.
What kind of things, first of all, what is offered for the youth? And second of all, what do they take out of this? Are these things that they could actually turn into careers someday, or are these just things to try to jumpstart that thinking? How does it work?
Yeah, awesome question. So think of it as like a pathway. I think the best way to describe it is we worked with a nonprofit here in D.C., and one of the students felt anxious and a little nervous about her surroundings. So she created a company that developed teddy bears to hold on to when she's anxious. But the clever innovation is to put a QR code on the bottom of the teddy bear where she could flash her mobile device and it sent her and her peers to a psychologist anytime she wanted. So the skill of problem solving came out of this program, whether she starts her own startup for the next 10 years or she joins General Electric. She will be able to solve problems.
So in a way, it's really just getting the mind to open up a little bit as to maybe it's something that either has impacted me that could help others, or you see a need out there maybe through your peer group or something else. Maybe a young person sees something that we as adults would never see.
They are so empathetic and they learn from others. They're the best entrepreneurs are the best listeners, and it becomes part of them. I had a former student who went through the program, called me up about a year ago, said, "Hey, Professor, I want to let you know I'm in Ghana." I'm like, "What are you doing in Ghana?" He's like, "We're teaching entrepreneurship to kids based on what I learned through you." So it was really exciting.
Yeah, the ultimate paying it forward at that point. We'll give the information for the younger students, the high school students, the middle school students in a minute. But you do say you do work with adults. You work with those who are returning to society as well. Talk real quick about how folks can take advantage of these opportunities.
Yeah, so we partner with universities at Shady Grove for the largest equity incubator on the East Coast. And what that does is that provides minority and female business owners opportunity to really grow their business. And there's 3 tracks: concept, product market fit, and then scale. So these are awesome individuals who just don't have the support normally that we need as entrepreneurs.
Well, listen, I mean, it's overwhelming to think about it. Everybody gets great ideas, and I've said this forever. You get a great idea, you just don't know what to do with it. So this is where you need somebody that can say, let's cultivate this into something that's tangible and something that's real.
The best advice I think I ever got as an entrepreneur is to get a mentor. And we provide that. Mentorship is so important. Your experience, other people's experience, learning from others is awesome. That's part 1, but part 2 is actually doing it. So if you have an idea, there's so many people who said, "Oh, I thought about this," and they don't do anything. Entrepreneurship is empowering. It's really exciting. The second point, it's hopeful. You know, you become more optimistic that you can make a positive change. We went into a school district with a super high murder rate. 1 out of every 2 individuals reported, high school students, said they had no hope for the future. After working with us in entrepreneurship, 93% of those very same kids said they were hopeful for their future.
Real quick, where can folks find out more information?
So Anne Arundel Workforce Development can go on their website about this summer camp.
Okay.
And we're at university-startups.com.
There's the information for the ladder right there on your screen. Check it out, and you get a whole bunch of more information there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Great to talk to you. Hopefully this will empower and inspire a lot of folks all across.